just it's a huge world of opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
You can work with really little kids all the way to adults and everyone in between in a host of settings. Public schools, university settings, private practice, preschools, hospitals, rehab centers. The military, there's a huge need right now for speech pathologists to work with brain injured individuals, and growing need, tragically, here in this country.
Right.
So there are just all kinds of possibilities. But for me, even more is it also gives you the opportunity almost to reinvent yourself if you choose to. Our field is your degree and your credentials really allow you to work from, as I mentioned earlier, from womb to tomb. And so if you tire of or find yourself moving in a different area and you can't find a job with very young kids, you can work with school age kids, or you can work, in all these different settings, or hopefully with a little bit of updating, move on to then working more with adults.
Right.
So it allows you to sort of change your path. And I haven't changed necessarily my focus away from kids, but I've worked now in several settings, and been able to do different things related to that. You can do direct service. You can do, I always enjoyed supervision. And so you can be a supervisor of other of graduate students or other clinicians. So you can move up to a supervisory role, administrative role. You also have the possibility to do a lot of outreach, giving talks. We talked earlier about continuing education. Every setting typically needs that. People across fields. So all your colleagues in other fields, they can contribute to your knowledge and learn. You can contribute to theirs. The public. I love this university setting because I'm invited to do talks a lot of places. Sometimes exotic places, and that's really cool. Sometimes not so exotic, but and so there. And then the last part is just policy. Being in your state association, being in the national organization, being on committees and participating, you can really help shape policies in your own area and nationally, if you want to play at that big of a level, to impact what is going to happen then for families and children and clients, and changing the way practice is done. So there are lots of ways to sort of contribute. But it seems like the young people are really striving for it, which is very favorable, wanting a meaningful job and that they can make a difference in. Well, this is one of those. This is a profession that you can make a huge difference. Every day you go to work, you see the change in the people you work with, and that's pretty rewarding. So, so for people who want a job where they really make a difference, this is one of those.
Great. It does sound exciting to be able, because you're always learning something new.
Oh,
you're
constantly.
working with different people. It's not the same. It's not repetitive.